Yeah. I think Judd's shoes are just a little bit more expensive than Dominic's shoes. I think it's about £2 worth there. Very good session yesterday for Judd Trump, but John, it could quite easily have been maybe 6-2 the other way.
Well, it certainly shouldn't have been 6-2, really, if you've been honest, but Ryan Day had 3 consecutive frames where he missed game ball. And that'll be disappointing. I thought he hit the ball really well yesterday, Ryan. He looked confident. And up to those points in the frame, he hit it really well. Very similar to that Rose opening pot. I thought he looked at the peak of his confidence, actually, but he just couldn't get frame ball. And because of that, he got himself 4-2 behind. And then, in fairness, Judd played fabulous the last 2 frames yesterday.
Well, it all makes for a great session here. And if he can get on the red to the right of the black, as we show you, that's terrific long pot. And straight away he's played to get onto that red. It will open the black up.
5.
Terrific cueist is Ryan Day. I don't think he'll go into the pack here, but just looking at it, he's checking to see if that red will pass the pink. If not, if he cannons that red that he looked at, he's got one at the back of the bunch. So he's got a couple of options here. One at the back will go, and this will certainly open the reds up. Almost missed that.
Yeah, it's just where you need a little bit of luck here. Absolutely guarantee. It looks like he's playing topspin on this one. Wow. That was his luck.
14.
Oh, he's not on it. I tell you what, Dennis, that would have been some split if he'd have landed on the black there.
Well, he cued that beautifully, John. We'll have another look. Top spin, and look at the white stop, and then pick up that spin and went right through the reds. A bit unlucky to cover the black. Can't really just get down and try and knock a long blue in, because he knows that his opponent is in terrific form, so he's looking for the ball cushion.
Yellow ball. Ryan Day, 14.
Found that ball cushion. There was a thin escape for Judd down the left side. Well, that was a bit too thin.
And a miss. Ryan Day, 4.
Yeah, it's a funny situation, this as well. You don't really want to be putting him back in. In fact, there might be a red you can get to see here through the yellow and the blue. That's on the right-hand side. Play this round the angles. Well, he just played it with a trace aside, but he potted it. That was the main thing.
1.
Didn't play for the flick there.
Yeah, didn't quite get enough side on it, but it was a very good pot indeed. Quite a tall lad, so he can reach over there. Ryan's about 6'2", something like that. Final session of this match tomorrow evening.
4.
Oh, it's finished a little awkward, I think. If you could get past the black to the potting angle of the red for the left corner, might be okay, but yeah, he just finished a little betwixt and between there.
Yeah, he's fairly straight on the red on the right as well. Probably the one to play if he could. Just having a look to see. Don't know whether the pink will pot in the corner. Probably not. And that blue and yellow tied up, Dennis, as well. That's not great either, is it? So, well, has he found a plant? Sure has. And that's worked out brilliantly.
5.
Very handy, that plant. Perfect on the black. Good chance.
Nice little cannon on the other red. Will be perfect here.
Yeah, had to be a little careful there. One thing he wanted to do is make sure when he played that cannon, he didn't put the red in a place where it was going to stop the black potting in the top corner. He's come pretty good on this little screw back, and he'll soon get rid of that red
13.
on the left-hand side. So he started very well here, Den. Great opening red on the first shot of the session, and then a good one to clip in. He's looking in good form.
20.
Yes, he needed a very good start,
21.
especially the way Judd finished the match off. I mean, Judd has won 4 frames in a row, and this is the best possible start for Ryan Day.
Yes, and then this break, if he continues, the one thing he hasn't got to do
28.
is what he did yesterday, miss game ball, because he played some really good stuff. And then when it came to the final ball, it would have put him over the line. He made a mistake.
29.
Down a little bit further than he wanted with the cue ball there. Like to have been straighter on the pink into the middle pocket.
Not as he would have liked. Just the red to the left is the only one that'll pot now. That's a great recovery, and I'll tell you what,
36.
every single pot is going right in the center of the pocket. They're not, as we said, they're not touching the sides.
$43.
It's only been going just over, coming up to 7.5 minutes, this frame.
Well, this is game ball for this one, or should be. Great start. And as I say, I thought he was hitting the ball beautifully yesterday. As good as I've seen him hit it for a long time. So he means business.
52.
Not going to be easy to make a century break with
59.
the reds as they are, but he's not concerned about that. Well, even that went right in the middle
60.
of the pocket. Oh, can't cue any better than this. Well, I'll tell you what, this Crucible crowd, they're in for a treat here this afternoon. Because if Ryan's
67.
playing like this, and we know Judd was playing well,
68.
it could be a terrific session here. It really could.
$76.
Well, this would be a great shot if he could pot the brown and move the red. And he's not far away. He's not far away as he pushed it just too far.
80.
Yeah, playing a little trick shot off the back cushion here. Come on, flick it in. Flick it in. Thank you very much.
81.
What a shot that was, by the way. Oh, don't snooker yourself. By the way he's going, he'll cut it up into the corner
87.
anyway.
Well, he don't snooker him, it's on a string at the minute.
89.
This really is superb stuff and a brilliant start. Can't hit it better than this. We've had 30 centuries so far, the Crucible. Come on, Ryan. Make it 31. Deserves it with this contribution. Top class.
$96.
Just been going over 10 minutes. And we had a couple of safety shots, but that's a magnificent century from the Welshman. He'll be absolutely delighted with this start.
107.
Well, tried a double, but 6-2 behind. You've got to get the first frame. But what a way he took it. Magnificent century break. And he's just 3 behind now. 6-3 to Judd Trump.
And how about that for a statement of intent this afternoon? We are back here in our Winter Gardens home alongside 2 former world champions here. And Ken Doherty's back with us full time, sadly after going out against Alan McManus last night. But you know, Ken, the championship's loss is definitely our game. Good to see you. What have you spotted in that first frame for us, guys?
Well, obviously it was a great opening game for Ryan Day, but his first chance went astray. He had a shot potting the red into the corner pocket, to pot this red into the corner, and most players are now playing the screw back away from the pack, open the reds up, and then all of a sudden hopefully being on one of the colours. But what he did play was like an old-fashioned style shot, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the problem with this shot is exactly what happened. That what happens is that he brings reds with him and he covers the black. However, as you said, the modern day player normally screws back because you're almost certainly to be on the black. And sometimes when you play the screw back, sometimes the pink comes into the middle of the table as well. So it's an unusual shot from Ryan, but he thought that he was going to get on the black and he didn't obviously visualise the reds coming to block the black. So it was a bit unlucky, but it's not within the modern sort of players of the game. They normally screw into the pack and bring the white back.
That's right. Unfortunately, he left that plant there, that one. That actually ended up getting him back in. But it was a good frame of snooker from Ryan Day, and he's off to a good start.
Sure is. That's his second century.